We made it, man. Everybody okay? Everybody all right? Yeah, that's my fucking movie right there, man. That's my fucking movie, man. I ain't gonna lie. Damn, what the other part did I leave in here? I did leave in here when I'm over here. Mm, I don't know what I did with the other part. I remember just seeing that motherfucker. Stay free. Stay free. You know they don't want to see a brother free. You know they want to see a sister free. You know they want to see us be. But we gonna continue to be. You know they want to see a brother free. Nah. You don't want to see a sister free. Nah. You know they want to see us be. Nah. But we gonna stay free. Keep it over on me real quick. Oh, where the fuck is my other phone? I don't know what I did with that joint. Probably sitting on it. Motherfucker saying something. No, forward down. Remember. Gotta stay free. So I'm gonna go ahead and kick it off. I'm gonna go ahead and kick the kick the ball to the field goal. Oh, you gonna get it in. Scamerica. Now I know it's a vague statement, or if y'all ever heard it, never heard of this. You know what I'm saying? That's something I came up with, just seeing how like all these scams in America, how they just run and shit, like just influently, like it's legitimate business though. You know, according to like tax and then all that, and all this and that. But when it come down to the people, we be getting ripped off and scammed. But like we always make a way. I ain't here to complain. That's why I got like the emojis. You got the fist, the power to the people, the knowledge, the books, the wisdom. You know what I'm saying? The DNA strain, your health, how you take care of yourself, not just what you eat, but you know what I'm saying. That's the main part of it. That's the main part of it. Turn this down. That's the main part of how you eat. You know what I'm saying? Determines how you think. What you eat determines on how you think. Let me say it again for the people all the way in the back. Let me tell you the how you eat is on it's gonna determine on how you think. You know what I'm saying? Not like I ain't the perfectest, you know what I'm saying? But I just know like, and not just me, just people I even watch and look up to, or you know what I'm saying, that's come out of nowhere, you know what I'm saying, according to YouTube algorithm on what they know I watch. Help this wealth. And then I got the bag, of course. I gotta say that. I gotta have that with the last one. You know what I'm saying? The money bags. You know what I'm saying? The book bag with the money bag. Like they always try to. You got clowns out here talking about book pack, backpack, rapping, all this and this. You know what I'm saying? Man, you crazy, Emma. Is that Hello Kitty? Am I right? Sevi, Sev G Potter. I don't know if I'm saying your name right. EBK BZ, what up? Baker Klein, what's up? MTB, what up? MTB Brothers. Him and Blossom. Look. Scam America, though. Scam America, right? So let me give y'all a prime example. I'm gonna give y'all prime examples, of course. So one of them right now is like I'm on the road. Blook, 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 blook. I'm hitting hella potholes and shit, right? But they want you to pay. They want us to pay like $300, $500 to $1,000 depending on what car, the year, if it's luxury or if it's what type of model. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta pay this a month. And if not, and if you get stopped, and according to how like my spiritual senses is like, nigga, if you don't have insurance and if you paying a note, they really go fuck with you. Now if you're not paying a note, they really not gonna fuck with you. But for people who paying notes and shit, they probably got like a sense thing, like some go off and shit. Okay, like yeah, we gotta be watching them. They gonna have undercover people out here. See, people come to the neighborhood from far out. People don't. I don't care if it's all this conspiracy, bro. No, bro, this shit be real, bro. This how drugs got in the community back in the day, in the '60s, all the way back in the '60s. You know what I'm saying? You got undercover people literally coming into the black people community, bro. Like this is not a race based thing. This is just facts on what the fuck be going on in our community, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because I love and respect all people, bro. So you know what I'm saying. But I don't love everybody. You know, I ain't on that shit. But I'm just saying I respect because I got love for myself, self love. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have self love for yourself. Motherfuckers be like, oh man, you soft, man. You already got the piercings, bro. I don't want to hear that hard shit, bro. I'll beat a buck a boop. Think I'm motherfucking playing around with some shit with that funny shit. But nah, for real though, like they want us to pay all this and that, right? For some bumpy ass roles, and then on top of that, the roles are supposed to get paid for, and they really do. But for the exception of black African American communities, they leave us the fuck out. See, if we start doing shit ourselves, this is when they want to come in. That's against the law. You don't supposed to. You don't supposed to be doing that, or want to give you a citation to go to court because you started working on your own community. You started working on the streets that you driving on. Like, ain't nobody finna keep waiting on y'all, bro. Ain't nobody finna keep waiting on the government, bro. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Turkey. Shout out to Turkey. Oh damn, hold on. Let me take my Wi-Fi off. It might cut off for a second, so hold on, y'all. I'm gonna cut this off and then use my shit because I be forgetting. All right, so like that's a scam right there for them to like really neglect our communities and shit. If you go far out, they go get the patching up shit, and then if black people start moving out far out a little bit, they gonna start being like, cause it's fucked up roads in the. I'll be on the outskirts. The roads is not as fucked though. And if something is really fucked, how like certain shit be fucked, they gonna patch that shit up. Little bumpy shit ain't. I don't. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be petty and be like, oh, they no nigga should be bumpy. Where you gotta go slow, and then you got assholes who you that just love this shit. You know what I'm saying? It's a difference. It's a difference between love and life. I'm not saying I don't love life when I say people love this shit. I'm talking about it's like competitive, or you racing like, bro, you finna race and fuck your car up, bro. And I'm just sitting looking in the mirror like, yeah, look at your dumb ass. He ain't even see that shit because some, like, yeah, people be on the move and it's not, but that's why you gotta have a steadfast mind because you steady paying for insurance and the streets is not even getting fixed. The streets not even getting worked on. Hell, like I said, like, I'll go out here and do this shit myself. I'll go get me some concrete. First, I'm gonna get some knowledge on the shit, of course. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, bro, but then you got that. You got that. So we got the tax. We got the tax shit. We got the tax shit. Now, like, or of course, well, we gonna stick with it. Insurance, right? You paying all this and this and that for every month. When tax come around, why is it not no refund to get to or to claim taxes with insurance? Now it might be years. It might be people who know about this because from the knowledge that I have right now, it's like, and the people I never heard nobody be like, yeah, you could use your car insurance. Like you can't even use your paying car insurance to get food stamps. Like a car utilities don't even count. Like I think you can add it in there, but it wouldn't count towards it and shit. And they even ask you, do you got a car? This is why like you can't just depend. You can't depend on. You know what I'm saying? I mean, for right now, we go do what we gotta do. I'm not saying don't go lead the gut. No, bro. I'm not motherfucking nah. But they want us to pay all this and this and that. They then want tax. the year come around, the year end come around, why is it not that can't be a tax write off? It's like shit. And like I said, if it is, then I could be wrong. But for what I've been seeing and what I just did my taxes, I didn't see shit like you know like shit about that. Like and like I said, there might be ways around this shit where it's like you gotta really like dig deep in shit because I do my own taxes. You know what I'm saying? So we got that. So the job market. Well, I'm gonna leave the job market out real quick. Um, um, let's delve into the well, cause I kind of ain't finished with the car shit, right? So, like I said, like if you don't have insurance, people go be up on you. You know what I'm saying? And if you paying a note, you gotta have car insurance. So if you stop paying your regular insurance, they go give you their own insurance. And um, yeah, like shit, you know. So I did already talk about that. So now we go talk about the jobs, right? How like you go you we here where I'm at, we got to drive like a hour or 45 minutes plus out to have to like get in like plant shops and plant jobs and factories and shit, you know, and that shit. But when the jobs around locally, cause it's majority black people where I'm at. It's a majority. It's a black city. The jobs is paying like 13 or 14 to 15 an hour. Not no 17, 18, and if it is, they already took it up. So it's like, damn, you gotta really go get that shit when somebody give you the go. And some people get the go from people who, you know, locked in with people. You know what I'm saying? What up, Mix? The Mix 204. You know, people be having. I thought my music was finna start playing. People be having, you know, people that's tied to the jobs and shit locked in basically and shit. But you know, that ain't no scam. I'm just saying like you really got to get in. So like you don't even get like when I was working the last job I was just at. Somebody said like because they was from Saginaw, they had catch the bus to our city to go outskirts, and they was getting paid $1 for travel pay and shit. So I'm like, we should be all be able to get that shit. Traveling 40 minutes to get to a job that's on the highway. You got dangers, you got the road and all this and that. Then you got car maintenance and shit. And it's like we don't get no resources for that. So then now it's like the the shops and the plants, right? Or you know like whatever type of job it is. Most times you can see like you don't get paid or recognized for every item you do. You know what they recognize you to? You know how they recognize you in a job? You don't get recognized for every part that you do. You don't get compensated for every part that you do. And they call it something. I forgot what they call it, like where you can sign man, I forgot what they call that shit. But yeah, you don't you they recognize you every hour. So for 100 parts that you did, 80 parts that you did, 50 parts that you did, hell, 20 or 30 parts that you did for that whole hour. That's when you get recognized. That's when you get paid. Right? That's when we get paid by the hour. For 50 parts, 100 parts, depending if the shit was down or not, 20, 10 parts or whatever, you don't get recognized for every part. So if one part get fucked up or come back fucked up, motherfuckers is on your head like ready to smoke you out. Oh, you missed this. You didn't see this. And, you know, like motherfuckers be really feeling empowered by somebody that's giving them a little trinkets or you getting paid $2 extra just to, be funny and shit like, oh, you didn't see this, you didn't see that, like it's like stupid shit, you know. And then on top of that, you don't get recognized. You get recognized for piecing every so every so often. You know, they give you a pizza and some Pepsi and shit. So you get recognized every hour you worth a piece of pizza. And I don't, like I said, I don't got nothing against what nobody eat, bro. But I'm just saying, like, it could be way. It's supposed to be respectful. Like a person should recognize every individual, and people be like, man, that costs money and this and that. Like some people accept the crumbs that they get, bro, and really believe this is all that's out here. It's all, it ain't nothing but crumbs that you can get. And I'll be like, no, man, that ain't no crumbs, bro. That's real money. We getting real money. And when you see that I'm the type that I don't even express myself, so people express themselves. Because when I started expressing, I let people do them. I'm a quiet observer. People be hating on me because I got the love out there, of course. But I'm saying like you got the niggas who be watching and the females who be watching, like, and then talk some shit like, you know, oh, this job, this, and this job ain't paying, and this and that. And then when they see you doing you, cause you in tune, you ain't fucking with nobody, you minding your business, you ain't on no fuck shit, you know what I'm saying? Then it's like, you got the motherfuckers who contradict themselves. They want to see what you really feel like and what you got to say. So when you be like, yeah, this job is kind of some bullshit. Although you doing your job, then they be like, no, this job paying me good. But you were just saying the job is on some fuck shit. The job ain't paying enough for you to do this and that. Like you just complaining. So it's like, bro, this is why I stay to myself and shit at jobs, because making friends at a job, bro, that's the last thing I you know what I'm saying? Now you go find cool people. Everybody ain't out to get me and shit. I know that. Like I got a couple people right now, you know what I'm saying, that watch my shit. You know what I'm saying? That we talk and conversate. But it ain't like every fucking coworker. And then like I said, you gonna have people who try to figure out who you are, and you know what I'm saying, they got a whole ass agenda and shit. You know what I'm saying? But that's probably like that's the job market. Ain't really like, as far as like the scam shit, I'm just talking about we don't get compensated for every part. We don't get, independent where you working at. Like everything, everything got every job is through working through some type of vehicle company. You know, manufacturer, any manufacturer and all this, they working through something. Whether it's technology for the car, the build of the car, like, and it's like shit. You don't get recognized for that. You only get recognized by the hour. And then yeah, on top, like you get the retirement at 401k and all this and that. But it's like it's more to when you read and study and research. It's like shit. Every item you do is supposed to go towards something, towards you. Like I can't even kind of explain it, because it's like looking at, I look at the stock market and I be like, so you paying you invest your energy, and you can get a bunch of a guap or something and sell it in a market and see where to go, or you know what I'm saying, you ain't gonna see it, like, but you go see the results of whether if it was worth it in that moment. You should have waited. You know what I'm saying? It was worth it in that moment. You should have waited, but you still got paid, or you didn't get paid at all, and you know the market crashed, or it went down and you didn't get in that time. But see, like at a job and you working, we building every part. We don't get recognized for. We don't get recognized for, bro. That's why I be like, I'm not telling nobody not to go get no job and shit. But you gotta invest. Use that job to invest. Use that job to invest in your health, your 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 own personal, like um personal business. Like even our name itself is a whole business. You know what I'm saying? Even our name itself is a whole business. Like if I wanted to make jewelry, even though I ain't never thought about that, but I be seeing people who make jewelry. I be like, I wonder how they do that shit. But it's like it's like you don't. I don't want to shit. I be straight on getting caught up in the fuckery and shit, paying high taxes and shit. Like it's ways around it, but if you don't, if you go get if you don't believe that you work hard for your shit, you go just pay taxes all year round, and you go get what you get back. Now, if like whoever doing your taxes know what they doing, yeah, you can get your shit and get a little bit more. But for me, I do my own shit and I file exempt after a few months. Like I pay my shit, pay the federal, and because I know, like I'm like okay, and I don't get shit back. I mean, I get something back, but I don't get shit back. You know, it's kind of hard to explain, like, cause I put money up and shit. Like I know what to fucking do without getting fucking audited and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how. I've been doing my shit since 2010, like or 2011 after the first year when I started working in 2010. I did my taxes on my own and shit. Cause I'm like shit, and I wasn't getting shit back. Like I was getting a little something back, but because I'm paying all year round, and then on top of that, I really wasn't. I was learning this shit. So like every year I was getting better with the shit, even though it's the same process, but the laws be changing and this and that, so you get a little bit more. And sometimes the laws are changed for the like you get more back one year, a couple years, then it was like that shit. Fuck they something with the president, and they come through change some shit after 4 years and shit, or a policy change within that term, but that president term. But yeah, so that's how this job shit is. You know what I'm saying? Like and like shit, you shit paying the state, the federal, paying federal taxes, state taxes, and this is where it's like it get good and like you supposed to cook at. It's a self tax write off. Now I didn't do this shit this year because I already filed my shit, but when I start really like every receipt, this is why like the gas stations they keep the receipts and shit. They don't even give you no receipts. Not where I'm unless you ask. But it's like a person gotta ask for their receipt every day. But some people they probably do it too, cause people will be like, no, I'm good. I don't need my receipt. But you can use that receipt. But at the same time, if you paying with card, because a lot of people pay with used cars and shit too. Not everybody, but your receipts is on there too on the cars and shit. So but yeah, tax write offs. The clothes you buy can be a self tax write off. Now, like I said, I saved my shit. I did save on my shit, but I didn't utilize the shit. But I feel like shit. That's what I'm gonna start doing. I'm gonna keep doing it to make it a habit. And then like, if next year, if this year, if I'm doing some shit where I'm making money off the network, then yeah, I'm gonna have to do that in that way and see how that shit work. And still pay taxes though. You know what I'm saying? But like I heard that, and it's true. Like you get more. Like yeah, you pay taxes still self-employed. You your own business person, but you have the chance to write off everything: gas, clothes, food. Now I don't know about food or clothes, but if shit, I think that's what that means though. It's like I said, like our whole name is a fucking business, man. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna keep learning though, cause I don't know everything on that. But I'm gonna keep learning. I'm gonna keep learning this shit. Um, what we got? religion. We got religion, right? Now, religion, I respect all religions and shit, but a lot of people go do what they do, go to the church, go to the mosque, right? But I feel like shit. Well, I'm gonna say that because that's kind of like a big. That's kind of like his own. You know what I'm saying? That's his own shit. Let me see. Should be write my shit down on what I want to talk about. I be freestyling this shit. With the job market, the street roads. Um, yeah, some other stuff in there. You know, like shit. It's some more I could talk about. The prejudice shit. That the prejudice and racist shit. 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 It is what it is, though. For me, though, I'ma just say stay free. Shit, cause at this point, things is gonna be. They gonna be what they gonna be. That's how I'm gonna say that shit. They gonna be what they gonna be. Shit. You know, people go do little slick shit like Caucasians go do this shit in the job market. Like they go be prejudiced and shit. And it's like that's a scam itself. Like you gotta work around. You ain't gotta work around people that's like that, man. Like that's how I tell myself. Like I ain't gotta deal with this shit, bro. Be saying little slick shit, and then be like, "Oh, it's a joke. Why you gotta bring race into it?" Ain't no everybody ain't no fucking joke. Like everybody ain't no joke. Like, and you just know when it's a joke, like when it's humor versus is some slick shit. But at the same time, you don't let that shit get to you if you on a mission new too though. Cause I be on the mission, I be like, yeah, motherfucker slick. That shit don't phase me though. But that's still that's part of the scam though. You know what I'm saying? That's a scamming and shit. But we got that's why I say we go do what we go do. You know what I'm saying? We go do what we gotta do to continue to make it and shit. You know what I'm saying? Claiming your love, self love, can't nobody take that from you. Yo, motherfuckers that try to play with and do all that weird shit, you know what I'm saying? Be like, bro, we on the clock. You on weird shit, but that's what you got people like that, bro. They be on fuck shit. They be on fuck shit. You know what I'm saying? I know it's finna get cool in here. I'm feeling good. I don't know what the fuck. Probably my shit a little tight or something. But now we got debit card, right? We got the debit cards, the credit cards, and all this and that. And I kind of want to kind of separate this topic too. I kind of want to separate it, like, but it is what it is. All right, I might talk about it again in a little bit if I forget some shit, cause I ain't finna say every goddamn thing. What's good, Travis? Welcome back, my brother from New Jersey. Shout out to Jersey. Um, you know how they be like, the country is in 70 trillion something debt, right? Like, or $1 trillion in debt, 70 trillion. Like, you know, a trillion, like, God, debt. You know how many zeros that is? It's like, okay. So, if the country in that debt, but y'all steady giving, the government be giving aid to people who live on in a whole nother country, giving aid to people who live in a whole nother country. But we in trillions of debt, dollars in debt. And then we got homelessness, you know, you got the law out here. You got law officers out here who don't enforce the law. They enforce their own feelings, and they enforce, bullshit in the black community and the Caucasian community. You know what I'm saying? But especially with the black community, it's like it should be terrorizing and shit. You got that. You got them want to ban food or take away healthy food out the black community areas. You know what I'm saying? And you got to go out far, Crackerville, Honkyville, to go out and get some good shit. I had to go out to Crackerville and Honkyville to go find some good shit. Sometimes shit be good locally, but if you don't catch that shit, you just don't catch it. But like cooked food shit, like certain vegan shit I eat, or not vegan, but just like shit that's like for instance, zucchini noodles. They took away the zucchini noodles and they can't the zucchini joints, like, and they produce some new ones. Now it's like I don't even fuck with it. At first I tried it, and I'm like, no, I don't fuck with this shit. Then I end up starting to cook it again and shit, like probably after a couple months. And I was finding some other ones. I'm like, man, this shit just, you know what I'm saying? I really don't eat shit. I eat the same shit: rice, green beans, and corn. And like the last couple of weeks, I bought Chinese food from like, and that was after like 2 years. I ain't bought no Chinese food or no, and that's the vegetable shit I eat. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like just meat and shit, but you know, you got to go off far. You know what I'm saying? That's scamming us, the people on the land itself. Prejudice, the racist shit. Like we don't deserve fresh shit. Like, psh. But see, that's where it's like. This is why they when they you got the cracker there. See, not all of them like that, but the ones that's like that, you will know it. You can feel it, and you don't shit. Like you ain't running me away. You ain't finna. I'm not finna starve to death to make you feel good. You know what I'm saying? I'm not finna starve to death to make a cracker feel good, bro. Got me fucked up. I ain't gonna lie. I don't fuck with Trump, but he like the best president right now. I don't fuck with him as far as like his background shit, but when it comes to business, how this shit running, as far as like the terrorists on the tax shit. Now I'm not hip to everything, so I'm not hip as far as like knowing like for instance like I'm learning about stock and I'm seeing like people are like okay the stock is crashing, the stock crashing, and no, I still ain't got on Fortnite. I ain't been on Fortnite in a minute. Told you the last time I think I played Fortnite was like I downloaded it and I really ain't like play it like, you know what I'm saying. But um yeah, the tax shit with the tariffs that Trump, like the tariffs, that's the export and the import, and I guess the people who on the outskirts go get taxed, but that's gonna give the people on the outskirts like Canada, China to tax us on products and shit. Now, although I thought we been getting taxed a little bit, like when I buy some shit over, even in America, we get taxed already. But I'm gonna see how that shit gonna be. I'm gonna see how that shit gonna be. With Unreal. I'm an Unreal on Fortnite. What's an Unreal, bro? Let me see. I got you. But like, how I feel with Trump though right now too. Like, I ain't got nothing against the LGBT. Like, but it's certain shit like y'all can't y'all got favoritism through all these years since 2008, since Obama came in and ran, and y'all had a more better ticket than the average black, or not average, but the straight black American black man and black woman, y'all had it kind of way better. Not kind of, but y'all had it way better as far as like y'all wasn't getting discriminated against. If you get discriminated against, you can go to court. You can sue a motherfucker. Shit. But he helped Obama signed to help the LGBTQ, right? You know what I'm saying? He was the first one to give them rights. Like the only thing he did with us was give us a cell phone, was free government phone. But he helped the LGBTQ community out, and that left us stranded. Like, I was young, so I'm already like, man, ain't nobody really finna be helping us. Like, and it was niggas our age, my age. He in school, niggas in school, like, man, I ain't with this shit. You got a son that was like, yeah, we got a black president because it's going around, but certain people like, no, I don't trust this shit. Niggas young as hell talking about what they don't trust. That's how like you can't out trick everybody mind and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because of the image and shit. And plus, Obama got a white mama. Oh yeah, you young, G. He said I wasn't even born. But even Kamala Harris, like Kamala Harris is more like the Indian people from India, the Eastern Indians, not the Native American Indians, but the Indians over there. And it's quite funny how this shit all be coming together, like the Native American Indians and the more copper Native Black Americans. Like it's funny. It's funny how all this shit coming back around. Like it's like Kamala Harris wasn't even. She was just acting black. She wasn't really like she ain't really with us and shit. Man, your ass crazy. But to tell you the truth though, like everything how I feel on a spiritual level, everything is already predestined. It's pre-written. Everything meant to happen. Like I already know. You say I love joking. Nah, everything meant to happen though. Everything that's gonna happen is meant to happen. Just like all the like the media do not show certain people. Like I kind of want to make this a separate live, but oh damn, I'm tripping. Shit, the media is a fucking scam itself, right? They don't. They. You got actors. They go by scripts and emotions and shit. Like if something happened to a black person and it be brutalized, like they can die on scenes and shit. The white people be reading from a script like, and yeah, they lost their life. They don't have no feeling for us, but when it come to the white people, the Caucasian, they be like sad and emotional and like heartbroken. Shit, I don't know. I ain't gonna lie. I don't listen to neither one of them, Ice Spice or Sexy Red, but I'ma say I don't listen to them. But as far as like what I know, I'ma say shit. Or as far as what I seen, I'ma say Sexy Red. But Ice Spice a little bit thicker. I see you young, bro. I'm gonna talk. Ice Spice a little bit thicker than Sexy Red, but Sexy Red, like, I don't know. But they shaking their ass for foreigners and shit. Like, see, it's funny, man. Like, this shit is slavery for real, and people choose to be a slave. Like Kanye West said this shit years ago. I don't know if you heard this shit, but he was like, you can choose to be a slave or it's a choice or something. It's a choice to be a slave. So I don't I don't fall trap for like the looks and shit of women and shit. Especially if you prone to like just sell your body. Now, like, yeah, females be in situations, but I'm not finna like be like sugarcoating the shit, bro. Like, it's just certain people I would not, like shit. I won't go around, bro. I wouldn't trust them to be around me, bro. Unless it's a different time where black people ruling the earth, where we is respected as black men. I don't trust any female like that around me, bro. Like no cap, no bullshit. Yes, you do though, but she ain't even worth it though. When you get my age or a little bit wise or older, you go and you know what I'm saying. The shit that females can put dudes through, can put a brother through, or try to attempt to, and if you catch it in time, and I catch on quick. So like the love that's the love that was back then is kind of different now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's that shit different, but like it ain't like I'm saying like females can't get their heart broke because they can, but I don't know. It's just shit. I mean, I know, like, I'm not falling for no looks and shit, like shit. But one thing about Ice Spice though, she a Capricorn though. You know what I'm saying? She a Cap. I'm a Capricorn too, and I kind of felt it. She said something, and I'm like, man, she got to be a Capricorn. You know what I'm saying? And she ended up being a Capricorn. I think her birthday, like, I forgot her birthday, but I seen this. She was a Capricorn though. My favorite YouTuber. Shit, I ain't got no favorite YouTuber. Um, I really don't watch nothing but like knowledge shit, man. I don't like comedian wise. I watch Jeremiah Phillips. Um, Let me see, and I watch a plethora of channels, but I don't be like. It depends on the context with like whatever they showing, like or whatever they got somebody got on their channel. But I really ain't got no favorite YouTuber. Like, but I like shit that I hit the like button. Some people I'm subscribed to, so but I ain't got like no favorite right now. Like he said, I'm playing GTA 6 early. How you doing that shit? And they still said they coming out. They still gonna drop in the fall. And I feel like they ass scamming our ass at this point too. I feel like Rockstar and Take Two feel like Take Two. You know what I'm saying? They the parent company. And you know what's crazy? I was just talking about the stocks and shit. Like Take Two, the parent company of Rockstar, like they actually up right now. Like, see, I ain't got all the knowledge on stocking, but shit, that's what I said. I'm learning as I'm talking. Like I've been like watching and some shit, like taking some notes and shit. But yeah, they still said they gonna release. They had their physical quarter thing and shit, and they said they still gonna release in fall of 2005, which 2000 the shit this year for like we still got months and we only got one trailer and shit. What you mean facial RE5? What the RE? What that's facial recognition? I think that's what you're talking about. Facial recognition. Hmm. I think I heard of that too. I don't know. I don't know. Shit. They should have that for online then where you can have that shit on online and cause yeah, that too. Speaking of that, like they gonna have the online separate. I think we talked about this when you brought this up before. Like they gonna have the online separate from 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 the game and shit like GTA 6, and then you'll have GTA 6 online. But how I feel right now, since they still releasing stuff on the online on GTA 5, I feel like it's gonna be like Call of Duty where it's all gonna be based in one. Like they go update the online and shit or something. Now I could be wrong because I don't know how they go do this shit. They may just do it like where they go update the online and GTA Online is like go update like, but it's kind of like because it's like you still can have GTA 5 area, the Los Angeles and all that. But I feel like they go merging and shit like have GTA Online where you could still. I don't know. I may be over far fetched thinking and shit. I don't know because I wonder how they go do that shit. I mean, shit. Yeah. I mean, shit. They. I mean, I kind of like it like that. It's real creative and shit to have like like they own type of. You know what I'm saying? But certain cars do be coming like I think San Andreas have real cars and GTA 4. I think some of the older joints did. I don't know about GTA 5. Like I ain't played it in a minute, but I mean they probably have real models, but they don't have the real name and shit. Like which in that case they do. They do be having they do be having the models. They don't name it the actual model of the car though. Then they do have their own creative shit, like their own cars and shit that they make and shit. Generating shit. But as far as I can remember and shit. Like when I first got GTA 5 on the PlayStation 5, I was like I put like I should have had bought the PC because I put like 500 like buying the GTA points to catch my shit up because I lost my account from the PlayStation 3. All right, Drew. Yeah, I'm up out of here too. I'm gonna go live a little bit later on, some shit.